Hey, what is up, guys? Buttercutter here, and today I'm going to be teaching you teaching you how to make player movement without Python. Now, listen to this part, or the rest of the video. This is the most important part of the video right now. If we don't use Python, right? A lot of you guys think, oh yeah, it's a lot easier. Actually, it's not. It'll take hours, not hours, but it'll take a long time to make it look good. If you don't, if you just do it the easy way, there's only 5 directions you can go, right? You can go forwards, backwards, left, right, and then you can jump. Now you can't go forwards and right. You can't go forwards and right, forwards and left, but that is because we're not using Python. But if you don't want to use Python and you still want to go forwards and left, forwards and right, you'll have to use about you'll have to use tens and like many blocks, because you have to make one for forwards, right, back, left. Then you have to make one for forward, left. Then you have to make one for forward, right. Then you have to make one for back, right, back, left. Then you'll also have to make one for forward jumping, backward jumping, left jumping, right jumping, forward right jumping, forward left jumping, backward right jumping, backward left jumping, and then you'll also have to make booleans to say, well, if we're just going forward, then do this one, but if we're going forward and right, then make this one true, make this one false, and then do this one. So, I'm just going to teach you a very simple way to just do forwards, backwards, right, and jumping. But I would recommend that you just learn Python, so you only have to literally a few lines of code. I'll just show you it real quick. This is what it looks like. This is all you have to write. It's less than a paragraph that you'd write in school. It looks bigger, but that's just because there's a lot of spaces and indents and stuff. But yeah, it's a few sentences that I've spoke more than that in the first 2.5 minutes. So yeah, but if you want to go the easy way and have bad movement in your game, do this. But if you want to go the even easier way, because this is actually the harder way. So if you want to go the easier way, go check out the other video I made on how to make player movement with Python. But let's just get started then. So let's move our player up a little bit. Okay. Shift C to put our cursor in the middle of this grid, and then space, and let's just add a plane for our person to walk on. Press S so you can scale it or size it up, however you want to think about it, and then go from Blender render, go to Blender game, because this is a game, and then go from default to game logic because it is a game. Okay, so this is it. Yeah, it'll automatically put you in perspective mode. Just press 5 to get out of that. Okay, and then let's click on our cube and let's name it player. Okay, let's go to our physics tab, which kind of looks like a golf ball bouncing, and we have to change this from static to character because it's going to be a character in the game, and then actor because it is an actor inside of the game. And this stuff, don't mess with this, but do add a collision bounds box, because if we uncheck that, right, okay, so it's a player. So if we move it up, it's a character now. If we move it up and press B, he's going to fall. But if we press S and scale him in a little bit, and S and scale him up a little bit, you know, kind of like that, half of him will go through the floor. But if we add this collision bounds box, there we go. Okay, so now that we got that down, let's add the bad movement. Go to add sensors, keyboard, add 4 of those. Okay, and we're going to make this one W, S, that is supposed to be keyboard, A, and D. Now turn pulse mode on for all of them. Oh, and this one's space. So select these 3 dots on all of them. Okay, so our first one's W, so let's add an AND sensor. Let's add 5 AND sensors. Or actually, let's just not do that. Let's just add 5 motions. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So let's connect this one with this one. So this is our W. So let's connect them. And if you want this to be more organized, you can click right here where it says keyboard and you can name this forward, but I'm not going to. So W, turn pulse mode on. Yep. Okay. And change this from simple motion to a character motion because it's a character. And then right here where it says lock, that means rotation. Not rotation, location. And we always want our front side to be Y. Okay. So we're going to go 0.2 on the Y whenever we press W. So let's see what that looks like. Let's press B to play. There you go. Now we're going forward. Okay. So let's close that down. Make this one negative 0.2 because this is going to be backwards for our S. Connect that. Okay. Oh, sorry. Make it a character motion. Then you have to make it negative 0.2 again. Okay. Connect these two. Make this a character motion. And this is the A key. Okay. So let's look forward. Right? If we were to press A, we'd want our character to go this way. So X is facing this way. That means this is X positive side. So this is X negative side. So for our A button, we're going to go on our X, we're going to go negative 0.2. Okay. Let's just close this down. And then for our D, it's going to be a positive X. So we're going to make this a motion. Sorry. Connect them. Make it a character motion. And we're going to say 0.2 because that's positive. Then we're going to change this one to character motion. Select jump. And connect that with the spacebar. Make sure that you're selecting the right ones. And now I'll show you what I mean by it looks bad, okay? So let's just go like this, press 7, and go down like that. Okay, so this is our character. Press T to play. So I'm going forward, left, right, down. But I can't go... Okay, so I'm going to try to go forward and left. Nope, won't let me. Won't let me. Won't let me. But, and also, you can't go forward and jump. So it stops the jump. But if we connect, I'm only going to do this for one. Let's make a game property, and let's call this F, or sorry, W and A. Okay, so if you're going forward and left, let's make this a Boolean and select false. And let's just make a W, Boolean. Okay. And true. So on our forwards, let's add a property sensor, and let's say if property W is equal to true with a capital T. Okay, pulse mode on. Up, 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 up. Okay, connect it to this W1. Okay, but let's get an add sensor. Okay, so if that's happening, actually, let's put the property over here. Property. By the way, you have to close it down to move it up. What is this for? I don't know. Close it down. Up, 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 up. Up, up. What the heck? Up. Up. Okay, so down, down. Okay, so connect it to this side. Property, assign property W true. And then also I'm gonna make another property and assign W and S, or W and A, assign that to false. Okay, put that down, up, 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 up. And a boolean is a true or false statement. Okay, I should have said that. Connect those. So if we're just pressing W, then it's going to add the motion, make W true, and make W and S false. But let's add another keyboard sensor. Actually, we have to add 2 keyboard sensors now. A motion sensor and 2 property sensors. So now let's connect them. Okay. We're gonna make this one W. Postman on. Make sure it's keyboard. Make this one A. Postman on. And then what is this one for? I don't even know. Sorry. And then we're going for our motion. Since we're pressing W and A, we're going to go 0.2 on the y-axis, and A is negative, so we're going to go negative 0.2 on the x-axis. So let's close that down. Then we're going to assign the property W. Since we're doing W and A, we're going to assign that false, and make sure they are capital F and capital T for false and true. Bring that down, and then assign the W and A to true. True. Now let's see if that works. There you go, it works, and it looks really sketchy. Done it. But it works. We actually don't need these assigned things. Sorry, we don't need these properties at all. But see how we had to make another W and another S? Another W and another S. Oh yeah, so that's about it. I don't want to make all of them, but you'll see that we can't go up and right at the same time. But now we can go up and left at the same time. So if you want to waste half hour or so making all the combinations, go ahead. But if you want to do this very shortly, go check out my other channel, or my other video. It's in how to use Blender playlist. This one is going to be too. But I'll see you in the next episode. Bye.